All right. Welcome as we enjoy the adventures of the Risen. At long last, our heroes have made their way to the first of 5 cities in and throughout the Bainsfa Plateau. And it is here that they are beginning to attempt to understand the empire known as the Iron Authority. They have cleaned up a plot of theirs, a siphoning off of titanic energy by dispersing that energy back into the general area of Taudore. What effects that may have is yet to be seen. But for now, the Titan sleeps, regaining its energy to fight once more, while our heroes decide on a course of action that might work better. But you can support our heroes through many channel point spending if you want, as they begin today. So, without further ado, now, it's you took some time finding your way. The ways to get safely through are quite dangerous. There are none really. Within the first mile from the city, you see completely cloaked and hooded figures alongside armored goblinoids going to and from the area and also hunting. As you snuck in, you were able to do so by piling into or under, depending on your preference, a large cart that was coming in from a pathway deep within the jungle. It was only after you got in that you realized there was a mixture of gagged and bound humanoids, as well as corpses. Once in, you came to 2 mighty iron doors, a set of double doors, really. That stand 30 feet high and cracked open about 15 feet to allow people in. You're able to hear they close just before nightfall each day, and only open if someone needs to exit or enter during the day. And then generally will stay open from that point, but don't open as a course of action. The view inside are many stone tables and a mighty stone wall, itself having another 30-foot door. This one has pulleys and even wheels that seem to ease its opening and closing, as they do it particularly for each entrant or one exiting. Going through this large door is where you were able to make your way out of the cart in the hustle and bustle. And you enter into the side of this mountain. Of the plateau. And as you look out, you see these insectile creatures that glow bright orange that are trapped inside lanterns that are set various places along the rocky interior, providing the only light, dim, as this orange glow. Some placed in bunches in areas where maybe many would gather, but most about every 60 feet or so. Still leaving various places of pure black, obviously by design. What they light is a bit alarming, for built high and upon many, many layers, from you can tell reaching maybe 1,000 or more feet of levels of the city, are tombs. Some carved gloriously, obvious history and depictions of sacrifice or battle. Others more simple. You can see within some of the tombs next to sarcophagi, there are bedrolls and tables. Some goblin children sit and eat. And actually they're beginning to eat as their mother and father go in and take out a corpse from the sarcophagus and put it in their own chair that seems specially made. And they eat with the dead. Among those you see inert, like this. They wear silver necklaces. For there are dead that do not bear these necklaces, and they walk freely. In fact, you see the cart that you came in being processed, the living put aside ritual cuts made in them, corresponding cuts made in a corpse. The two arms put together as the living person's eyes grow blank. A stare that looks at nothing. As life and undeath comes to the corpse. Both are given a bracelet that has a matching symbol upon it, and they are set off. Both obey now, unerringly, the screams silenced. A type of magical control you're in this moment not entirely sure how. But they begin working on finishing the processing. And there you see a mixture of living and unliving slaves and servants moving about this grand city, this grand Acropolis. And you can hear those coming from some of the other cities potentially, who knows, entering and are greeted with "Welcome to Hadafai, the city of the dead." What would you all like to do?
I don't feel like we made a good choice. This is horrifying.
Surprisingly, I feel very at home. Walked many cities like this back where I come from.
So who do we need to go beat up?
I think we're on a retcon mission, Tara.
Recon.
Did anybody else take a hit from something?
Yeah,
Okay.
we all did.
Just
Yep.
checking. All right. I think I might have hit my head. So, do we need to like sign in or something? What do you think?
No, we definitely do not sign in with any of the guards to let people know that we're here. We stay
Okay.
under the radar, and we try to find out as much information as we can.
Why don't we get some of those necklaces that people wear?
Brother, you brought this one along.
Well, yes, it has and will continue to serve our purposes quite well, but it would be advantageous to some degree to have a better understanding of how this magical compulsion is maintained. There's some sort of binding between the living and the dead that renders them so passive, so very. I mean, they're it's
Well,
really remarkable.
I mean, if everybody here is dead, then they probably don't have like a tavern, and that's usually where you'd go get information, right? So, should we like?
To be clear, there's quite living goblinoids walking around very happy.
Yeah, but Terabelle doesn't see them.
Okay.
I got lost in some of the descriptions. It was really long. I tried. So, what do you guys think?
Well, but to that end, Tara, do you think that you could, without drawing undue attention, of course, but do you think that you could retrieve one of those? Are they necklaces or bracelets, Matt, or a mixture of both? So like binding.
Necklaces are on still like dead corpses.
Okay, necklaces are on the dead.
And
Bracelets are on what appear to be now enslaved humanoids and these enslaved undead. There's around the city, there are goblinoid families moving around. Happy isn't really a thing. They're moving with purpose. They have places to go. There's not really a lot of talking in the street.
But they're not like in the fugue state, mind control.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean,
Correct.
Palin really wants to look at one of those. If Tara could go steal one for him,
You want me to steal something?
this is a terrible idea.
My brother would like you to go grab one of those bracelets.
All right. Tarabelle will make her way over to the closest person who's wearing one of those bracelets.
Okay.
Try to sneak up on him.
Give me a stealth check.
Ooh.
Speaking of retcon, can we say that I have ritually cast?
Guess what?
Can we say that we have our telepathic bond up?
Sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Should make the stealth check then?
Yeah, 16.
And what are you disguised as?
Oh, a goblinoid that would be small. I'm not familiar with a lot of goblinoids other than goblins, and I guess goblins would be small, so I guess I'd be a goblin.
All right. In that case, and how would you have disguised yourself?
Oh, with my disguise kit.
Okay. So, I'm still 16. You're proficient in disguise kit?
Yes.
Cool. You can go ahead and give me a charisma check with proficiency.
Okay. 16.
Okay.
Not bad. Hey.
Unless it's to make her look intimidating. If it's to make her look intimidating, then it would be a little higher than that.
So you are going up, and they definitely don't seem to notice you. Though as you get like very close, you can tell that some are looking like some others sort of you've caught their eye.
Okay.
Specifically, there are two guards you think are beginning to watch you. They are on about 20 feet up on the back of what looks like it's an entirely skeleton beast of what looks like maybe was a giant lizard. They ride these two, each one rides a skeleton.
Okay.
What'd you like to do?
Well, they're watching me. Well, being small-ish, I want to see if there's a way I can get myself between like this person with the bracelet and the guards, so that I can try to do a. I want to see if I can try to take this this bracelet.
Okay. Sounds good. So you try to push there to try to hide to do this. As you get between them, they immediately begin to direct so that you're not between them. Like they are continually They don't seem to notice you necessarily. They don't recognize you, but they just sort of move and try to not be where you are. But you can try to do something here.
Okay.
So how are you wanting to take one of these bracelets off?
Well, I was looking to see if I had anything to replace it with, and I do not have anything. So, I think, well, with their eyes on me, I'm going to try to. Ooh. I have an idea. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and drink a potion of speed. And then I'm going to try to do the following. I'm going to try to take the bracelet off using my thieves' tools would be the easiest thing.
Well, looking up them. So your idea is to do this.
Her idea is to try to steal it, and if she can, she's going to go try to hide somewhere.
Don't you have gloves of Sabri?
Yeah, I have that on.
Yeah. You'd be using gloves, wouldn't you, to try to steal it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Because yeah, that's right. Okay.
No, I was just saying not the thieves' tools.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Sounds good. Then, are you trying to take it off the one that is undead or the one that is in this comatose state?
I'm going to try to take it off the what creature is the comatose state?
This particular one would be an elf.
Yeah. I'll take it off the elf.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Then give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Uh, 24.
Damn. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You go to grab it as you pull. Give me a wisdom save.
14.
Okay. In that case, you go to grab it. As you pull it off, the one you pulled it off immediately falls down to the ground. And then the rest of you watch as Terabelle places the bracelet upon herself. And she snaps into this state.
A remarkable performance she's given. I think she's even managed to shield herself from the telepathic bond.
Brother, is that supposed to happen?
No, I don't believe so.
See, at this point, people making their way, they kind of see this elf lying. People involved in starting to, in fact, some of the ones that put the bracelets on are being called over, and they're kind of coming to investigate it and begin to do things here.
Should we interject? I don't want them to take Terra.
No,
Yes,
of course.
probably magic people.
Can Can I cast command on Tara to try and get her to follow us?
Interesting.
Or I guess, yeah, first I'll try and recognize, like, if she's still herself. I'm guessing.
I mean, command would be very obvious.
Yeah.
I mean, you clearly see this vacant expression. Terabelle does
Yeah.
not have control of herself right now. She is lost.
How many people do we currently see?
You're kind of right in the like a major part of the exiting. A lot.
Okay. Sad face.
I'm walking over to Terabelle, and Jinx is just gonna reach down and rip it off, and then take off running.
Nope.
I'm on a telepathic bond. I know that.
On.
So hey, if I lose the group and have to come find you guys later, it's fine. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Give me a
take it
wisdom
off.
save.
Yep. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. 19.
Take it, and Jinx puts it on themselves.
No!
Arabelle falls unconscious.
This is a beast of a DC. Okay. Oh no.
Now a circle of guards have come around because they're
Yeah.
like, "On guard!" I don't like. There's a lot
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
right now. It is. They have essentially blocked view
Mm-hmm.
of this.
Oh, what language are the guards speaking?
Goblin.
Oh, shit.
What are the guards saying?
Essentially, they're like, something's going on. We've got body snatchers.
Oh, no.
And Ace will translate that over a telepathic bond, by the way, so you guys know
Thank
what's
you.
going on.
Thank you.
Matt, does it sound like body snatchers is like a proper noun? Like that is like they're referring to a faction or
That's a
Or
rough
action.
thing to know from that. I think that's a good question to find out.
yeah, okay.
They're all just standing in a circle. Somebody fireball them.
Perfect formation.
We take down the Iron Authority one fireball
Totally.
at a time.
Oh,
Um,
y'all, I'm not prepared for this. Oh, shit.
I'm
Wait.
gonna try something. You guys got my back if this goes badly.
Oh, yeah.
We'll try, yes.
Dispel magic on the bracelet.
Okay.
I've got a range of 120 feet on it.
Oh,
so-
shit.
Is it sight? Just help me out.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any third level spell or lower on the target ends. For each spell of fourth level or higher on the target, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability modifier. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's DC. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Right. Okay. So it's not that you can see. Perfect. There's like a sense of a thing, and you've seen it happen. So totally good. And on the bracelet.
Yes.
Okay. So be on the bracelet that is on Jinx. Go ahead and give me your spellcasting modifier check.
Oh, that's a nat 20, so 25.
Amazing. So, you obviously go into the spell as Dave says, "Body snatchers." Hurrah! Galadriel casts this spell, and bracelet around Jinx begins to vibrate, and Jinx, you come to as it is vibrating and humming, like going back and forth upon your wrist a lot. very, very quickly.
I throw it off. Like throw it.
Dorotho just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not away from everyone safely in case it blows up.
Okay. As the guards see this and yell, "Everyone get clear!"
Oh, interesting.
Oh shit. Well, I'll run away from that direction. I don't know how close we are, but I'm running the other way.
Yeah, so you're trying to move away. Terbo's unconscious. Jinx is up.
Yep. I got the
Oh.
impression that that thing's going to blow, and so Dewdrop's going to try not to be near it. It sounded like that's what they were saying to him.
Jinx will pick up Terabelle if the guards like aren't trying to arrest her. And-
Everyone is moving.
Okay.
There is,
So-
at this point, even the ones that are around you, there's just this whatever, and people are running as far as they can. Some are running out of the gates. People are just trying to get out
Yeah.
of this.
I flee into an alleyway and with Terabelle. And I go, brother, that was a bad decision. Bad decision.
Okay, then Jinx, you're carrying a body, so I have to give you disadvantage on this. Give me a stealth check to blend into the crowd. I'm going to make it straight because you actually do have a disguise. You're not like a wolf or something. So,
That is going to be a dirty 20.
Heck yeah.
okay, so, and I would give the other four of you, I would say with advantage, you can roll your stealths here to try to just get gone from the situation.
$12.
I have disadvantage on stealth checks, Matt. Can I is it possible for me to try and spend, my action or my intention right now to like observe the device as it explodes and try and learn something about it instead of try and sneak away?
You are either getting away from its reach,
Yeah.
or you. I would say if you're going to observe it, you can observe it, but you're going to be within.
In the blast radius. Okay. I'll try.
Dude,
Here's my
brother,
take.
you're it's information.
I mean, I'm like committed, right?
What are you going to do?
Palin is transfixed by the potential that these represent. I mean, that would mean that there's a whole city of
Bombs,
powerful
technically.
explosives to be leveraged, and that the entire Iron Authority is potentially vulnerable to
Exploding.
sabotage. Yeah, if he could figure out a way to trigger them remotely, or even to just like,
I think we just figured it out. You gotta
well,
put
we need
Jinx
a
in
nat
it.
20 to spell magic. Yeah, I think Palin would try and understand it instead of running away.
Yes.
I'm
Oh,
so
it was
proud
nice
of you,
knowing him.
woman.
I have a
Yeah.
backup character, right? It's fine.
Yeah.
All right,
Always
how many
have
HP do you get?
I'm 109.
Not a good question.
Wow. You have over 100.
Oh, shit.
It blasts, and you feel very sick to your stomach.
Oh.
You hear chains in your mind. You see there's these a man and a woman who had pushed their children out of the way, and just Thonum, who are caught in this as well.
Oof.
And they get hit. And they begin to shake. And their skin turns black. And their eyes glow a deep red. There's this like after image that begins to come out of them and over them as if it was a shape of their soul, resembling their former forms for a moment before they too become black. And now you see this blackened, red-eyed, corporeal undead that is being surrounded by an incorporeal.
Oh my gosh.
And they speak in unison. We are Bane's detectives. We will find those who have trespassed. He has sent us.
Oh shit.
Since you are simply standing there, their eyes on you. The rest of you who are going for the, I guess, fire and dewdrop and Galadriel, if you're stealth, who are trying to blend in with everything.
Yeah, 25.
12.
Yeah, I rolled a 1 and a 2, so that's 12.
Shit.
Okay. And the one spots you, Galadriel, and you feel a shiver come up your spine as the one stares at you. What is everyone gonna freaking do?
Tara, wake up! Wake up, Tara! Wake up! Wake up! I'm shaking you. I'm slapping you.
Okay.
Can I see the rest of the crew, or have we dispersed so much that I don't know where anyone is?
I'm gonna, with the telepathic bond, I'm gonna say you can kind of have an idea.
Okay.
Like a shadow. See that while stable, Tara has dropped to 0 HP.
Okay. And can I sense where she is directionally? Can I start moving in that direction?
Yes.
Trying to look as best I can like a scared, person in town while I move in that direction.
Okay. Fire.
How far away are there? Are two of them, right? The Bane sent detectives.
Yeah.
How far away are them from like where she would be like hiding amongst the?
Probably within 30 feet.
I'm going to do something real stupid.
Yes.
Any stupider than me?
Subtle spell, 5th level banishment.
Oh,
I-
shit.
Very
Yeah.
scared. Yeah.
We are here to play high level Dungeons and Dragons. This is amazing.
Oh, she's gonna die. And that's. I mean, if they take that, it's like a 21 charisma save, I think.
Yeah. Give me one moment here. And what's your save again?
21, and one of them, whichever one gets disadvantage.
Oh, one of them gets it. Okay, cool. Let me dice that. Okay, cool. So they do have a +1 to their charisma saves. So they do need natural 20s here. They can make it.
Come on.
Come on.
Go. 1, 3.
Oof.
Number 2, 12.
My God.
So,
Yes.
man, subtle spell banishment. That is insane
Uh-huh.
because no one can tell where it's come from, but they immediately are surrounded by. I mean, I would say fire, or what would? How do you think this looks?
Like, yeah, sure, like green fire-ish.
Yeah, screen fire, and they go. Is they both go no, and boom, they are gone.
Nice.
As a caster, can I sense if they're gone forever or they're coming back? Because I'm not sure like how that undead thing works.
Hmm.
They were sent by Bane, so they are.
Right. They, due to the nature of them, they would be coming back because while they ultimately are from things that lived here. So
Yeah.
their origination is this plane.
Gotcha.
Okay. Makes sense. So over the telepathic bond, Azel is just like run now.
How long you got on that?
A minute.
Oh.
Delayed blast fireball as I'm running. Right where they
Oh,
What?
yes.
Galadriel knows that they swamped them so. Palin, get out of there.
My lovelies. All right. All right, y'all. I am calling this a successful escape. Everything that was put here, I love it. So,
So what did we manage to knock Tara to 0 HP? How much damage did I actually take, Matt?
you wouldn't have taken any damage.
No damage. Okay.
No.
You had just died outright.
Yeah.
Oh, your character would be gone.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
we would need a wish
Oh shit.
if you had failed that.
Do you give Tara a greater healing potion?
Yeah. What? If we've escaped,
What?
I can,
Let's do it
Yeah.
this way. What type of place would you all reconvene in?
it's got to be some kind of inn or something, right?
There are inns and taverns. If I
Yeah.
can direct you to one, or we can have
Yeah.
you come into one here to generally.
Yeah. Feels like we need a room somewhere that we can hole up for a minute and figure shit out.
In that case, I would say going through the crowds and such things, I will actually give you a choice here. There is, and ultimately, I believe Aesol would be translating for you. There is Death's Grin, Death's Cold Choke, and Death's Kiss.
We picked the best out.
Well, we go with Kiss, obviously, right?
Yeah. I am with you.
Okay. Amazing. In this one, you find corpses dressed in fine clothes from obviously stolen various cultures. They are seated at tables for two with one open seat. and then there are some that are larger tables where but half the seats are taken up by corpses that are dressed fine, various genders and non, all these types of things. And there is a bugbear man at the back who is kind of working bar / front desk alongside a undead bugbear woman. And they are dressed up as they go, "Hi, looking for some company from the other world?" As they in Goblin too. I think Asa would understand that.
Went to a brothel, everyone.
Yep,
Oh my
yep,
God.
this is horrifying.
That
This
does
is horrifying.
kiss. Oh, I get it. Oh no. Guy.
Asa is going to try to talk to them and get like some privacy, a private room for the party. I guess.
Got it. Right. One for all of you. Okay. And let's resolve. They would do this. One large room for all of you. They're a little confused, but they
Oh my
will
God. Oh
do
my
so. It would be 25 gold for the night.
Jinx will pay it.
Okay.
She actually throws it down 100 and just goes, "Don't tell anybody."
Oh, our discretion is the best, man. And
Yep.
they give you a key of bone for your room, and they give you the number, and you can go out. The numbers are written out with finger skeletal bones that are in the shapes of the numbers. There, and you are in room 217. As they say, it's the only room of that size we really have. So have fun. Now,
Oh, we got the luxury suite, everybody.
Woo.
before we go right to that, I do want to figure one thing out. Galadriel, what is your spell save DC?
Oh God.
Let me check. 20.
20. Okay. Oh wow. They will both make the save.
All right, let me roll 22d6 then.
Yes.
Oh, what's happening?
Delayed blast fireball.
Delayed blast fireball.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, actually, I have internet, so I can actually
Oh,
roll
good.
the 22 on D&D Beyond. Because I really don't want to do the math. Oh, low damage. Lots of 1 and 2s. But that's going to be 65 fire damage, half to 32.
Okay. So that is noted.
Quite literally, 10 of those was either 1 or 2 out of the 22.
That's awful.
All right. Then you all make your way into a room with 7 beds constructed from bone. And actually really, really nice mattresses on it, as well as desks. There are 3 of these jars.
Did I lose my connection?
No, I'm still here. I think Matt
Okay.
froze.
Yeah, I think it's just
Okay.
Matt.
Just want to make sure it wasn't me. There's nothing creepy about this place, y'all. We made good choices.
Great choices.
How did we pick the perfect city, the perfect inn, brothel? I don't know what you call it.
5 minutes into the city.
We stole the bracelet
We can't.
instantly.
And those detective things, they're definitely chasing us, right?
Yeah,
I'm
for
like
sure. For sure.
Picturing invisible stalker vibes. They can track us anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna be here soon.
Wait, who did they see? Palin
Okay.
and
Yeah, it's me.
There you are.
I'm gonna give myself up.
All right. So I was just about to be like, what do you want to do?
Tara, you're awake. I give you a potion.
You giving her a potion?
Yeah, you got 13 health.
I'll do a 4th level Cure Wounds for you. That is 19 additional hit points.
I can top you up too, but let's just figure out what our plan is before I do it, because I've got limited resources.
Yeah.
What's our
I hate
plan,
for
y'all?
my bleeding to get in the way of a good discussion.
Yeah.
Also, Matt, for your notes, I did not cast Mind Blank
Mind
on
Blank.
myself today, if that matters on your side.
Where are we?
We're in a undead brothel.
A what?
Undead brothel.
You're in a brothel?
I know that's where we're at.
And they just let you carry somebody unconscious upstairs?
I paid a hefty price, though nobody pays attention. So yes.
I think that's the point of this brothel, to be honest.
Yeah, we probably
like
figured it was fine.
Tara,
You're
I hope we
enlisting
brought our
telling
own.
me to me. You know what? That's fine. I'm gonna go beat them up.
No, wait. Before you do that, we got ourselves in a little bit of trouble. Well, when you
What?
put on that bracelet, it kind of killed you. Well,
do you
it didn't
remember
really kill you.
anything about the experience, Tara?
Yeah.
What do you remember?
I remember your plan was a terrible idea.
Yes, I remember that too.
I'd vote for no confidence in Palin. I think
Find
Dewdrop
myself
should be
in a
the
lot.
leader.
Not me. I don't. I'm more standing over here kind of guy.
That's perfect. You do great.
Speaking of which, though, pretty sure those people that were banished. Really great job with the banishment, by the way. Amazing.
You're welcome.
I think they're probably still coming.
And I may or may not have made them mad.
What do you mean? What, like, the minute I threw that thing, I ran down an alley. What happened?
So Aesol made them go away, and
Hey,
then
you go away.
Oh, you didn't see? Oh, there are two things came out. Said they were servants of Bane, and they were going to hunt down those who trespassed against him. And it just so happened that they saw Palin, and they also saw me. And Aesol made them go away with magic, and then I left them a surprise for when they come back. Oh, you might have heard that. That's kind of that boom we just heard.
I didn't hear anything. So, are we gonna go downstairs and beat these people up?
Why? There's some people coming to beat us up, apparently. We could just hang out here.
I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird they let you just take me up here.
I paid for it. Again.
That's even worse.
I think changing disguise might be a good move.
Yeah. Yeah, you both obviously need something new since they saw you.
Out of curiosity, could I tell if what I felt would have been magical in some way?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, you think it's magical.
So, like, I don't think disguises will really help because, like, they put, like, a target on at least me, I'm guessing Palin as well. So I think they're going to be able to hunt us whatever we look like.
I can get us
Well-
out of town if you guys
We
want
just
to
got
regroup
here,
on
though.
a plan. I'm just saying, I can get us out of town, but we got to go quick if we're going somewhere because I assume they're not far from here. They know right where we are.
How are you gonna get us out of town? Oh, your gas form?
Gladriel,
no,
give me a Arcana check.
Okay.
Directions you're going.
Now I'm getting scared. That's another nat 20.
Oh my god.
And that's going to be for 30. So that's a dirty 30.
Okay. You, as you kind of examine yourself for a moment, you do feel like there is like some type of tracking magic on you. However, the same point as you're looking around the room, you feel that the room is surrounded by a barrier of non-detection.
Oh shit! We picked the right hotel, brothel.
I will relay that and I will go ahead and try and dispel magic on Palin. Just so if someone dies, it's him. That's a joke. I'll dispel magic on myself.
You feel that tracking magic away.
Awesome. Dispel magic on Palin. Just be safe. Okay. We should be safe now.
As the second bong goes away too. So,
Oh,
the gas it.
Well, I think we can go, but we should light this place on fire on the way out.
that's fair. So we walked into a city, immediately got the entire city looking for us, in addition to devils, detectives. I feel like we can't just wander around. I think we need a plan.
Well, now we can change the disguises. They can't do anything magically.
Yeah, now we've got a minute, and I feel much better. I can give you some more heals, Tara. I was just worried I was going to have to get us out of here. Let me...
The room is surrounded by non-detection. Is it possible that they know roughly where we are in the tavern, though? Because we did just enter here by non-magical means.
True. 32 healing to you, Taravel. Yeah, that's a great point. Oh, they might not have been back, though. We don't know when they got back.
You have some unknowns.
Yeah.
But consider
Well-
all the valuable intelligence we have now.
Exactly.
The entire city is full of these devices that they are susceptible to magical tampering, albeit it requires arcane craft at the highest order of power. Palin will kind of bow at Gladriel. But there must be some sort of central mechanism or node controlling these devices. Maybe it can be exploited. And so Palin's just like willfully, ignoring the fact that he grossly sabotaged the mission and almost killed everyone.
Can we, while we're chatting here, take a short rest?
You certainly can.
I'd like to heal up a little.
And as you rest, this is like a high suite of this place. And as such, it is decked out with spell manuals for all of the published by Wizards of the Coast necromancy spells of 6th level and lower.
Oh shit!
Look it, brother. They have your type of magic in here.
Desert, I would never profane my spell book with the darkest of arts. And Palin's just like furiously rolling away.
Is it like a sending stone we can call the people downstairs?
But you would know Galadriel, you would know that none of that magic can go in and out of this room based on what you detected.
Yeah, that's not how it works. We can't use any sendings in here.
Okay.
Do you want some food or something, Tara?
Yeah, let's get him to bring us some food. Let's
You can't beat them up, okay? We've caused enough trouble.
They deserve it.
They do. They do, absolutely. We
How
just need
about
to be
I'll go
strategic.
grab us some food?
And she thinks about that. With food.
Don't worry, I'll bring you back a surprise.
Bring me back a toy.
God.
I feel like we don't have a plan
Well, yeah.
again.
But Dewdrop,
Yes.
now that you're the leader, you can come up with a plan.
And Dewdrop kind of like side eyes Palin, like
I thought we were getting recon, but it seems like we're more on sabotage right now than anything else.
All right, so let's go sabotage. What do you want to hit first? The library?
I mean, if we're just trying to wreak havoc, I'm sure we could do it.
Is there a prime target?
No, I just thought we were getting information, so I don't know what we're.
Oh.
We're just trying to figure out the way the Empire works here. And what we've discovered is they fuck dead people, and that's not what I expected to see here. That's really not what I expected to learn.
Yeah, this place is kind of weird.
I thought the goal of coming here was trying to find where Bane's location is. Decide it.
Well, how do we find that?
Well, I guess we could ask the detectives. To convince them to tell us.
The detectives?
Oh, you were unconscious. Yeah, Bane's kind of like I don't know, a devil? Is demon?
Betrayer
Devil?
guy.
I don't know. Betrayer. Yeah, bad guy. Bad dude. And apparently we pissed him off by blowing up the thing. So now he sent some detectives to find us.
Wait, what did we blow up? You mean the Titan?
No, you were yeah. So the bracelet that you put on knocked you out, and then Jinx put it on, knocked Jinx out. Galadriel dispelled it, and it exploded, and that caused everything to go crazy.
Wait a minute. What kind of explosion?
I didn't see it. I honestly, I legged it. Palin, you got a good look. What kind of explosion was that? How you feeling,
Well,
by the way?
Had to speculate. And very curious. If I had to speculate, I believe that it's obviously a failsafe if the devices are tampered with, and then it releases some kind of I would assume, necromantic energy and a powerful blast, which destroys living creatures caught within it, and then uses them to manifest Bane's detectives, as it were. It's really ingenious.
So why don't we just do that again? Like, just start blowing these things up. So
Yes,
we
I
wipe
quite-
out everybody.
In theory, perhaps we could find a central location where many of them are stored or forged.
Yeah, also, there's a little problem in that not everybody in this town is evil. So if we blow up the town, we're kind of blowing up regular folk, too.
Wait. Isn't this
You're here
town
to free the Empire, was your
Yeah.
goal.
free the Empire?
Not murder the Empire.
Sounds okay to me either way.
We're looking for the Empire? Wait, when did we start working for the Empire?
They're slaves that we're trying to free.
Yes, liberate so they can fight on our behalf as the.
Oh, yeah. I
They
know
can
that.
come work on our ship as free child labor.
Yeah, you just worded it weird.
Yeah,
All right, so we don't do that then. That's a good idea.
It does strike me that we are in a brothel, and in my experience, folks tend to be less than discerning when partaking, and
Amen.
perhaps.
You are on business, buddy.
Oh no, not for myself. I would never deign to distract myself from our important work here, but perhaps some of the staff here have overheard useful intelligence.
Oh, you want to work the gossip?
Well, we're better than a brothel.
Yeah, no. Hey, all right, this is a weird question because, like, it looked very much like downstairs you could just kind of hang out with dead people. Do you think the dead people are into gossip? Like, because they probably talk to everybody.
There's only one way to find out.
I don't know. I
Yes,
didn't
Balin,
see
there
him.
is. Not it.
Jinx
I'll
already
do
went
it.
down to order food.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, okay.
there right now.
Oh boy.
So Jinx does go up to the manager or whoever is on the bar.
Madam.
Oh, madam, that would be the undead one. They go,
How can I help you?
Yeah. So I was hoping to order some food, and if you know, she pulls out a good like 500 gold. If you
Oh,
know
shit.
anything going on around here, like I'm new to this town and my old job's a bounty hunter. I'm trying to find somebody.
takes it.
The full suite of services are available to you. How can I help you?
I'll take at least. Who's your most popular undead? Like the ones requested the most.
I see.
Scans the room. Goes.
That must be Silver Tongue Cell.
Perfect. I'll take that one. A bunch of food, a bunch of alcohol.
I'm sorry. You mean to go upstairs?
Yes,
I thought you
yes.
meant to eat with.
No, upstairs.
Upstairs.
Do I have to pay extra?
Yes.
Here's another 500.
What type of services
Oh god.
are you looking for upstairs?
Communication, really.
Oh. And
Like
for an
talk-
extra, for this then, we will send Silver Tongue Cell. Most communication happens here, but I understand. First time, huh?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. It's not reserved for tonight. I guess he is now.
Yep.
I will bring him up and knock on your door. I will be near your door after 30 seconds.
Don't forget the salads and whiskey.
Salads, whiskey.
Yep.
Full suite of food, a lot of it available here. You do kind of see that there's a lot of there's carved bone, shot glasses, and these things. It looks like there's a lot of dead humanoid used in their brewing processes and these types of things. But it is all settled, and they're very on theme. Plate is
I
made.
returned to the room.
Okay.
The food's on its way, and the drinks and our entertainment.
We have entertainment.
Yep. Silver Tongue Sal.
Oh, sounds like a musician.
They're really good at communication.
Well, I like music.
Okay. A bit of time goes by before there's a quick doom at the wall.
Tara
Door.
answers it.
So you try to get there real quick.
Yep.
You see very quickly, right in front of you, there is in a chair that essentially is a bone wheelchair. This kind of preserved, mummified man. Kind of gray silver hair, does not seem to be moving at all, just stares. In his lap, there is this ornately carved board of silver, like about 39 silver circles with various runes are inscribed upon it. And there is all this food, salads, drinks, meat, all these types of things right down there. As you see down the hallway, at this point about good 60 feet right near the stairwell going down is a bug bale male.
Which one are you? The silver tongue.
You see one of the silver circles glow and vanish.
I am Silver Tongue.
Oh yeah, you play musician.
Yes. I play musician. I play instruments. I play the violin.
There's 3 circles. 1, 2, 3 circles are gone.
Wait, Darren, hold on.
What?
He only has a limited time, obviously. Those circles are as long as he can talk.
Oh. Well, okay. Come in.
But just come in, don't say anything. It's fine. Phelan, start asking questions.
They don't move.
Oh, I roll him in.
There you go.
Wheelchair. Yep. Sorry, I forgot. My bad. This is new to me.
Halen's like chewing on the end of a quill and perusing a manual of Soul Cage. If such a spell scroll or manual happens to be in the room.
Oh yes.
Oh, this is our entertainment. How?
However, it is written like it's as if like you could find a mystery novel, but it's also trashy. That's sort of how the spell soak is.
So tawdry, and yet compelling. And so, I put
Can't
it
put
down.
it down. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, that's a silver tongue Sal. He's the most popular one that gets asked a lot at the brothel. So I figured he might know a lot of popular or powerful people here, brother,
At the brothel.
that come to the brothel frequently.
I mean, who owns the brothel, though, right?
Or who maybe set up the town, runs the town.
Like a community service kind of thing.
I mean, most brothels have owners.
Yeah,
I mean-
yeah.
And that's the person we're here to fight, right?
No.
We're gonna stay at the brothel because that's where we're staying,
I
Tara.
feel like we're not on the same page.
We're not.
so Palin will regard Sal briefly and kind of intuit based on Desra's message, the limited communication here.
And from and giving your clerk a background, this is not an undead. This is a corpse. And there are 36 questions one can ask, similar, though a little bit more powerful than Speak with Dead.
I see.
But it's a little bit more back and forth. It's a little more intuitive, but yeah.
Would this corpse be able to use magical items or attune to them?
No.
Okay.
Does the corpse speak common?
Yes.
They were speaking. Okay, great.
Yeah, what do I want to know? I guess I want to know.
It seems the nature of the spell in here translates or makes it.
Gotcha.
So.
Yeah, we need gossip, right? We need to know how the town works and who's important and what's going on. Is there any resistance? And
Any weaknesses
yeah,
of the brothel guards?
Perhaps we ask who's in charge of the whole operation and then ask if they have any rivals.
yep.
Well, honored Sal, who is the most influential person in the City of the Dead?
One sec, I'll just re-pulling up some stuff. So that. Okay, so asking that specifically.
That would be Prince Idar.
Mind spelling that for me, Matt?
HDAR.
So prince, that kind of implies obviously a monarchy, obviously some kind of patrilinear or matrilinear succession. And is Prince Sadar universally loved and respected?
Well, it depends by who. The hobgoblins like him. The Upper Goblin King, not so much. And certainly not the slaves. He's got a rosy little spot. It's one of the few generals that aren't an heir to the Iron Crown.
and not that anyone is concerned with their thoughts or preferences because they exist to be exploited. But who do the slaves tend to favor, if anyone?
Pretty much hate everyone in power. I would too if I was in their shoes.
Who's Prince Hadar's right-hand man?
Well, keeps a wizard of some kind. Some say he's a lich, but his name, we all know his name is Morris.
Do either of them frequent the brothel?
Morris used to. Not anymore, though. He set up some of the initial enchantments, but that went on to another necromancer.
He must have figured out how problematic this place is.
It does have its issues.
He had a change of heart.
You said there's... How many people are in line for the Iron Authority? Iron Crown?
Currently, 3.
Brother, could we use that to our advantage?
Yes, it seems sensible to incite some kind of civil war and then
Or
exploit
what
the
if
conflict.
we were able to find one of them that was more decent and have the people side with that one until we can figure some grander plan out?
You know, maybe let's not discuss the plan in front of the dead guy.
This is... I'm hopefully the telepathic wand is back on.
Okay.
Figured my brother would have done it.
Yeah, that's 8 hours.
That's fine.
I don't have it then.
The first one went away, is what they were talking about when Gladriel dispelled her.
Yeah.
So depends if you recast it for everybody.
Oh, shoot. I mean, I feel like... I mean... I
If
did.
you
I
feel like
definitely
you would have, that's
I
fine.
probably would have, yeah. It's just a ritual.
Okay, so it's
yeah.
back up for everybody.
What level is that?
5th.
All right, let me just check. Okay.
Well, it's
down.
currently up. It's currently up. So
Oh, yeah. It would have been down anyways.
Do you know the other heirs to the throne? Are their names?
In a moment.
it's hard because you don't know what questions you're going to ask.
Right.
So give me a moment here. All right. All right, so I gotta remember which area I put that in. Identify it. Here we go. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. So they will say. Let's see here. So that would be. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Perfect. So that would be, oh gosh, Rybad, Ezodam, and Ortem.
Which one is in line for the throne?
Rybad is the next in line.
I mean, in everybody's head, Jinx is gonna say, if we were to ally with anybody, this person that runs the city would be the most smartest ally with, since they are the farthest out from becoming a member of the throne, so they would want it the most.
Yeah, I guess hippopotamus question. So, let's say that you had to figure out how to destroy most of the city and free the slaves, and you wanted to do it without killing any slaves. What would be the smartest way to do it?
Palin's false eye falls out of the socket and just starts rolling away.
The question does not get answered. It is beyond the limitations of the spell. Because they cannot actively think.
Who owns the brothel?
Shared ownership. The husband and wife. Husband who brought me up here. That would be brown butt and red chest.
I'm gonna write that down.
Very nice people.
Who makes the bracelets and where do they make them?
Those are forged in Rybad coal, as well as some within Zarn.
We know where those places are, Matt.
You know there are two other cities of the
Other
Anniversary.
cities. Okay.
They import some, they used to anyway, import either necromancers from here, also some from the wizard school in Ortem Velik.
So, who were you before you died, and what makes you so knowledgeable about stuff?
I was a high bard of a college of glamour, taught by the finest musicians.
What species is he?
Looking, they appear to be human.
Okay.
I had quite a large family and found myself in a situation we were come upon by the slavers of the Iron Authority. I used much of my power to keep them at bay, but they kept on coming. When they realized some of what I could do could kill so many of them, but they would still be victorious, they offered me a deal that I would willingly come and give all services asked, and they'd allow my family to go back to Byrodin.
Byrodin. I know I've heard of Byrodin before. I just don't know if it was this campaign. My brain was just thinking.
Is this someone named Town? Wouldn't be crazy to know of.
Did they say their name when they were telling us that? Because I didn't get that. I got that they were a bard, but
Silver Tongue Cell.
oh, okay. I didn't know they had a different name.
You're never going to pry deeper into that, but
Out of curiosity, so this town here is known to house undead, and you said it's necromancers as well. Do all of the cities have something like this?
This is the only necropolis of the Empire.
What are the other cities known for?
Sam is the capital. It has a little bit of everything. Rybed Kol is the city of the Forge Lords, where the metal that they dig up goes to be formed perfectly to whatever they need. The bracelets you saw are part of Bane Iron, so it gives it its unique properties. Ezurdam Ha is the area of the Red Pegasi. They keep the beautiful things. And then Ortem Valak, what they view as one of their greatest conquests. A large elven tree that has entirely been drained of its life and turned to stone. And thus they are able to do corrupt druidic practices there.
In town, is there a place where the slaves are primarily kept? Or is there a large concentration of any of them in one place?
Slaves here are mostly used to become soldiers for a coming war. Bracelets you talked about, they mix death and life, making a constant exchange between the two things. They can only use corpses that have been dead less than 1 week, so that the connection to the soul is correct. Then they use this to create powerful well, they just call them uns.
What happens if you put on a bracelet?
Once the bracelet's on, it begins to exchange your soul and life with that of the dead it's attached to, and replace it with the dead.
Oh, good.
How do they handle the bracelets before they're put on? Is there any way to block that exchange from happening?
They are activated after they are put on. So they're harmless until they are activated. They can only be activated once on a dead and living pair. Even then, they work their best when they had some type of connection.
So if you put one on and it gets taken off, that means you basically, like, beat death.
It is really nice to think that way.
That's a yes.
We'll take it.
Where are the majority of these things trained?
There's not one central area. But all through the city, some are put to work doing menial tasks. Others eventually go to once they get enough to be able to react, like in some bars, if a glass breaks and they start catching them picking up glass before they're told to, then they're moved to do some transportation jobs, eventually to military fighting and a type of necromantic magic.
Where is the place that they train them fighting the military type magic?
That would be Kaivo. It's closer to the city center. It is the tomb of what was thought to be one of the sons of Bane. It is said he is entombed there, standing up, and it is in and below his legs, and sometimes up where his shoulders would be. Where shoulders are is where the magic is trained, and where the feet are where the more weaponry happens. It all happens in around his entombed body.
Do you want to be free from this?
Tends to be a bit. They can't answer the question.
Okay. Just wondering.
Worth a shot. Do you know where Bane's tomb is?
The plateau is his tomb. It's where he fell. His armor scattered around.
Has there been rumors of anyone possessing pieces of his armor? Or at least saying they do.
Well, the bracelets are pieces of his armor.
Oh,
They constantly mine his armor. And that's why they can do such powerful things with it. Pieces of it itself are said to keep Tsarum immortal.
The mine you speak of, where is that? Is that in Rabbit Cove?
Yes. The main one, though, it can be found throughout, but that is where most of it is concentrated. Every city has a operation.
And Palin in everyone's head, that could be our way of attack. We cut off the mines in each city.
But what does it have to do with the brothel?
Everything.
I also like the idea of stopping their ability to continue to train soldiers as well.
It would stop that. It would stop the ability to slave people and get the dead to become under their control. I mean, they're
Well,
building. He said they're building an army. I don't know who they're building it for, but nobody else on the continent seemed to care. So that does not show a good sign. That means they're more building to conquer. Like, could you imagine Tal'Dorei being reaped by undead and covered in armor of Bane? I don't think Tal'Dorei would know what to do.
I mean, we saved them a lot. We did save them from a Titan.
Which we released.
Details.
Exactly, Tara. Exactly. And it also strikes me that and Palin's going to pull out the incomplete collar that was found in Vrakir's quarters that was used to control the mimic. But perhaps this Bane Iron represents a opportunity to improve Awakener's work.
That
Of
is
course.
a brilliant idea. We should work on that.
I plan to, yes.
Galadriel's massaging her temples. And you hear in her mind, because she forgot how to turn off the mental side and there. Please don't kill them. I know you're a trained assassin. Please do not kill them. Yeah. I mean, I think the mines is a good idea, but I also think that attacking that place that is training these undead is also good while we're here to disrupt the army, and possibly we can even turn some of the new recruits to work for us.
Like an army of the dead.
I mean, it'd be better to have an army of the dead than fight against an army of the dead, if I have to say so.
So I think we might have to keep the living slaves because it seems that you need a live human slave or humanoid and then a dead one. If I'm getting that correct, right, Matt? Empower it.
To do the two things, it needs
Yeah,
someone
So you-
alive.
one alive and then one dead. So I don't feel like that would be such a good But I do like the idea of freeing the ones that are enslaved, because they would be able to side with us, and they wouldn't be no longer under the control, which would cause them to lose their undead army.
All right. So let's go free the slaves and destroy the city.
We should think about this. Which do we want to start with? 'Cause
Well,
The other thing that you have found out, again from your people, is that the hobgoblins are in control. All other goblinoids are essentially like under like military rule from the hobgoblins.
Yep.
So whether there's people there, they are extremely oppressed people.
Gotcha.
And then they are also slaves. Yeah, the non-goblinoids are slaves. So they're and you helped some of the oppressed people. That's how this sort of started, at least the ones that originally did this. So it is really the kind of hobgoblin ruling class here that tends to be the leaders there. Though of course there might be, sympathizers or whatever.
so we give them an option to rise up. Because,
Well-
then they're fighting.
Yeah, but they don't know who we are. Like,
Well-
we have to show something either we have to show something against Hidar himself that the people can get behind, and that they're willing to stand up against, or we do something and cause something like damage to the mine to stop the mine, and then slowly leak that information out that there's a small group of people that are starting a what's it called? Revolution.
I don't mean to sound like a broken donut, but we could expose this brothel for being what it is, and then the people will rise up against them.
Expose the brothel to who? They're
The
who-
people. The
They
oppressed
know
people.
it's here.
Yeah, but they don't come here.
Sorry.
I think
I think I have
Most
to
of
go
the
eat
time-
somebody.
most of the time when people are oppressed, they just need to see that it's even possible that they could rise up before they'll do it.
Exactly. They
And
need
so
some
some well-placed sabotage to show the weakness of the regime, to that it is possible to rise up. We might not even have to get involved if we could just sort of start the ball rolling by showing that the leaders are weak.
So where do we start with?
I like the military complex starting there, because if you can attack where their
Yeah.
military is, I mean, that shows a giant sign of weakness. In my opinion.
What's everyone think?
It will draw the most attention.
Okay,
I think.
but
'cause
whatever
it's-
we do, you go ahead.
No, keep going, Tara.
Well, I mean, I'm cool with us doing this any way we want. All right, like if we want to attack the military base, that's cool. If we want to try to free the people, that's cool. But I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. I hate this brothel. I want it
Okay.
destroyed. So if we
It can
if
be
we
on the list.
gotta
Yeah.
kill the rest of the city first, let's do it. But
But can we at least take Silver Tongue with us? Because he doesn't deserve to be burnt down with the brothel.
I don't know. I don't even know if he's happy. I mean, he can't be happy. He did this deal to save his family, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how would you feel if you were just? I mean, that's the other thing about this place. Look at what they're doing to this guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
he has to answer
Not
questions all
arguing
day.
At best, I think that's the best day, is the day he's answering questions.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I think we start with
Maybe we start with finding what the people want and don't like about this place. Like,
Okay.
what their biggest issue is.
Yeah,
Is it
that's
the
kinda-
mine? Is it the military? Is it Hadar himself?
But why are they going to talk to us if we're disguised like goblinoids, right? They have to think we're one of them.
Well, you give enough people gold and anyone talks.
Is that true?
Silver
Yeah.
Tongue, what is the most common complaint that people have in the town?
Most people who come to me complain about really just that they do all their work, like, essentially the caste system. Once wherever you are, not the hobgoblins. Not a lot of hobgoblins come to the brothel. It's all the others who come. Actually, he wouldn't have called it a brothel. He would have called it the Death's Kiss. Come to Death's Kiss, and they just want to talk. They want somebody to answer, and I have a few pre-programmed responses for them. But they're stuck. Goblins do goblin work. Bugbears do bugbear work. Varan do Varan work, and so on.
So yeah, I mean, it sounds like we need to. It sounds like they just want freedom, right? So, on the basic level, that's what they want. Whether they're slaves or whether they're at the bottom of the caste.
So, how do you give them freedom, though?
We let them decide their own leaders.
So then we take out the leader?
Yeah.
So we
I mean,
go
the
for
leader-
the heads of the authority.
Yeah. We go for all of them. Like whoever's at the top of the Iron Authority,
Yeah.
we chop them to pieces.
There's 4 that are going for it, and then the 5th, whoever runs it.
I just kind of feel like they're probably the hardest ones to get.
Well,
And maybe
you
we
heard
could
him.
start these off with something a little easier,
Well,
you
he
know,
did say
than
he has a
assassinating the
lich.
president.
We
What?
can start with his lich, buddy. That made this place.
Or
That would get your revenge for this place, for Terra.
yeah, I'm on board for that. The other thing I was thinking was if we're going to try to get the people on our side, then we're going to have to treat it like it's an actual army, right? So we need to like have bases. We need to have like secret areas to meet. We need to get people like really sold on this.
You
So
could use
that,
the brothel.
that's actually what I was thinking. We take over the brothel. They'll be the first 2 to go. And this will be our base.
Also, remember, whatever we have to do fast. We only have like 10 days before
Days.
before the Titan comes back.
You don't have to conquer the entire authority in 10 days.
No,
You have
but
to
we have
decide
to-
what you're doing with the other thing.
yeah.
So we got 10 days to take all the 5 cities?
No,
City per day, we got this. For 2
literally
days.
what I
Isn't-
said. Dude.
Isn't the 10 days just the duration of Dewdrop's spell? We might have.
Yeah. Like,
Correct.
just how you make
And they
mine,
just,
maybe.
yeah, you might have more time than that to do.
Yeah.
It's just how long his spell is lasting.
Okay.
Go back and recast it.
All right.
Yeah,
So
so
do
we
we want to
got
make? Do we want to make this like a long fight or a slow fight? Because, wait, I mean a long fight or a short fight?
I mean, personally, I think the best bet's a few big target hits, and then let the people start rising once they find out that they're not invincible, and that a few group of people can hit them at their heart, and then you start spreading that a small attack team is able to actually hit big high value targets, and then the people can help rise up and finish it from there.
How about
And then while you're doing that, you're providing misdirection because the Iron Authority won't know what's hitting them or where to look or who to target.
Well, sometimes we have like a banner that says "Down with the caste system" or something, then people just get the message and they understand that these things are being taken down. So, and the reason why, so they're on our side.
We need a symbol that represents that.
I was thinking we could use my face.
Like your effing face.
Good point. Never mind.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Who's this halfling girl that we don't know? Why is her face here?"
Maybe we call ourselves the Titan Slayers or the.
Is there
or
a symbol for what the
Risen?
cast would look like?
Wait, the Risen Wolf, right? The wolf was the Risen, right?
Yeah.
So we could do the wolf head.
It does need a symbol. People love symbols.
And we call it the Risen.
I could turn into a wolf and secretly howl and be walk up on buildings and show myself where people would "Oh my god, look, it's actually real."
Yeah, I feel like we're getting lost in the publicity angle.
So I'm here
We shouldn't start with PR.
Grow local support, do things that matter to them as far as things of freedom.
Basically.
Yeah. So keep in mind, you've talked to this guy. You haven't talked to the actual people, so that could be a way too.
Oh, that's true. He would only know about the people that came to the brothel to talk. So
So
We do need
perverts.
to-
He only knows the perverts.
well, he said they were just here to talk. So
Yeah.
that's a whole other thing.
He said it was just the goblins that would come here. The hobgoblins wouldn't. So
So we just need to find other places people, get together around here, maybe a temple or I don't know.
Hey, fella, where do just regular folks hang out around here?
A lot of regular people come here.
Dang it.
And
The two other taverns.
And those ones don't have dead people in them.
Oh, everywhere has dead people in them.
Oh, god damn it.
This is the city of the dead.
City of the Dead. Yeah.
I hear people get weirded out by that all the time. I was weirded out. I still am weirded out. I'm not
I
even
kinda-
alive.
Yeah.
You're not even talking to my soul right now, and I'm weirded out by it. But it's with everything, especially the Bane metal. It erased that barrier. For hundreds of years now, they've lived where people, when they would die, just get up and move, do different functions, and sometimes maintain a consciousness. They don't think of dead as dead. It's very different. That started even before the Bane metal. Not like this place, but if you'd see dead with the silver collar, a necklace, that is to set them as an honored one of the family that they would take out and eat with at home. It's not too crazy.
No. Yeah.
It also protects them. In a way, makes them unusable by the black metal.
I have a question that I think you can answer.
Yes.
This Silver Tongue Sal, before he made his deal, was he happy about the deal, or would he have preferred to die?
I am happy. My children were able to get to by Rodin.
I think I understand. And I say in my head, I think this guy would be happy being dead, guys.
Yeah, I
Like-
kind of got that vibe too.
But maybe we should look up his kids sometime and let him know about, what he did for him. If they're even still around, because he could have been here for hundreds of years. I don't know.
Good point. But yeah, I think you're right. Once we solve this problem,
Yeah. You don't
There
have anything.
are 11 circles left.
You don't have anything that could bring him back, do you, Dewdrop?
I might be able to. This is a little weird. I'd have to think about it. I'm not saying no, but it's possible.
Well, what's there to think about? I mean, if you could help the guy, right?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'd have to think about how to revive someone who's had this happen to them. I'm not sure. My magic is normally, you get stabbed, you're dead. I can bring you back. There's some weird magic going on here, so I'd have to figure out if it would really work or not. That's all. I just have to I'd have to think. But yeah, I mean, it's possible as long as his soul still exists in some way. But I don't know what's been done to him.
Palin, what do you think?
Can I make a check about it?
About what?
Whether he can be raised and restored, brought back, I guess. Or as a player, would I know that he's been dead too long?
I mean, it depends on the spell that's used.
Yeah, I would have to check it. Give me a second. I've got a couple of options. Let's continue while I look.
Okay. Well, he's got 11 circles, guys.
Have you ever heard of anything about the Deceiver's Lair?
Oh, good question.
Yeah. A lot of people talk about it on their last trip to me. North. Knowledge. Actually, it's the only thing times when a hobgoblin even comes in. When they've been assigned to help with one of those things. They try to get there, I guess. They talk about a vast library, secrets that would help any nation become the ruling nation of the continent, if not all of Exandria.
As far as you know, are there only 5 cities that the Iron Authority has its operations in? Are there only 5 cities that the Iron Authority uses as their commanding central hubs?
Yes. City-states is the 5. They make up the Iron Authority.
Should we ask the guy about how to kill a Titan? Maybe he knows something.
What hobgoblin came and talked to you about going up there north?
Lovely little girl, Harfy. she thought that she got assigned because she made a note that her area didn't need any more uns. And she said that she didn't want any more to be made on account of work she could make everyone else do. And that they didn't like that, and she got switched to information recovery to the lair.
Did they successfully recover anything from the
Don't know. No one's ever talked to me about that.
Should we ask him what the meaning of life is?
Out of curiosity, does anyone find out the conversations that you've had with other people? Like, is it Monk, Border, or anything like that?
Smiles. Flips over the plate. And you see everything recorded.
Beans.
Including your psychic messages. He flips the plate back over. But it's like as if it's being written.
Yep. And thus concludes our rehearsal of the play. The people who are going to take over the town. It was a very nice job, everyone. Oh, shit. Okay, I want to go back to the idea. I can get us all out of here really quickly. We throw him in it, too. We make a plan.
You know
We
it
kill-
not send anything out, though.
Oh, yeah. I can get us out of...
I don't know,
outside of
it's just
here.
on this plate.
Yeah. Oh,
I
wait.
think
All right, yeah.
This message isn't going anywhere. It's just staying here.
Yet. Yeah.
So we do know. So if we did technically still take this place over, we would know who's coming and going.
that's true. Said no one in particular.
You can be done with him. You don't have to use your last 6.
You just chill here with us for a while. We paid, money for you to hang out.
We have you all night.
Yeah, we got you all night. You just chill. You're good, buddy.
Taking a
Okay, gang.
breather.
We've got a problem.
Let's go ahead and take our 15-minute break and come back.
Okay.
Alrighty. We're coming on our way back. In the cozy little room.
I'm back.
Things are fine. Nothing weird going on here.
All according to the prophecy, all is foreseen.
As long as it's in the prophecy, then we're good.
Alright. So, Alex, you're not back yet?
I'm here.
Okay, cool. I think everyone's here.
So,
So why don't we just take the dish?
I assume they're gonna want it.
Well, I mean, won't it have like all this information of things people said?
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Yeah, so we would have access to a lot of stuff people said.
Well, I don't quite think it works that way. I think he either gets a new dish or they're able to wipe it clean after each one because it's literally written on the back. So I don't think we would have seen if every single conversation he's ever had was written on the dish.
Well,
Gotcha.
at least this settles one thing. We gotta get rid of these brothel owners faster than we realized.
Yeah, I was kind of, had them low on my list before, and they've jumped up a little.
I was telling y'all, they were up to no good.
Oh no, clearly up to no good. I'm just, now they know our plan as soon as they get this plate, so they can't get it.
All right.
But
So,
how do we take care of them without them alerting authorities? And remember, we want to win the people's respect, and it seems like people like this place. So if we get rid of this place, you're going to get a lot of people angry at you from both sides.
or we cut them in on it and let them know our plan. Because obviously they're going to know our plan.
Is not the proprietess a bugbear, I believe?
Exactly.
I thought she was an undead. Oh, she came out. She be both.
She was. Her husband is a male live bugbear.
I mean, we could ask, hey, buddy, you think the owners would be open to a little rebellion, the kind of stuff? Is that kind of in their wheelhouse?
wait, what?
They're up to most anything they get paid for.
All right, well, that's good to know.
Wait, we're not joining forces with them.
No, I'm just saying they could be, because they have influence, they could be a first step of getting us introduced to the right people. So we could approach them, taking care of them later. Absolutely. It's in the plan. It's just as a step one, we might have to deal with some unsavory folks.
That was recorded.
The whole thing's everything we've said in our head has been recorded. So whoever gets this plate knows everything.
So maybe we should stop talking about it like that.
I mean, it's all out there. We've been talking like
I
this
know.
all along in our heads.
So,
They're really
yeah.
not gonna like Tara.
It's settled. We take him out tonight.
No, that's not what we were talking about.
That's the code word. I just heard it.
No.
I mean, Tara, is that really what you want to do?
Look, this place. I don't like this place.
It's creepy.
I mean, any place that's going to let stuff like that go on needs to be burnt to the ground.
I'm pretty sure that would be this entire town.
Well, we can get the innocent people out. I'm just saying.
So I'm confused on what we're doing then. Actually, like, are we? And she motions the thing of like taking somebody out. Are we like doing that tonight? Like, is that happening?
The sooner the better, right? I mean, if we're gonna hit targets, then let's draw them out. Get rid of them.
Balin looks up from that spell manual.
Not even paying attention.
It's just so engrossing. I mean, it's tawdry and vile. And...
Are you up for Tara's plan?
Oh yes, I mean, when she was selected for this holy mission, I had some understanding of her intrinsic nature, and this is just a suitable way of solving the conflict as any. Aesel, any objections?
Yeah, it's been a long day. I could use some killing.
We're totally the bad guys.
Let's
go.
Not on this one, we're not.
The villain
My conscience
campaign.
is talking to me. I don't know what to do here.
I was thinking about my spells, and I cannot bring our friend back here because I don't have anything that the 10 days is the longest someone can have been dead for me to be able to help them.
Okay. Well, it was worth looking into.
Absolutely. I wish I could help you, buddy. I mean, I can help you in one sense, one very specific sense, in ending this, but you know,
That's not really him, Dewdrop.
right? It's not. You're right. So, if we take over are we talking about taking over the brothel, or are we talking about destroying the brothel?
Yeah. Tara, what are we doing?
I mean, I don't care if we take over the brothel or not. All I know is, look, I am not going to be cool if we let these people go.
And that's fair. Does it have to be the first thing we do?
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but
Because
if they get
as
this
soon as
plate,
stuff
they're going
kicks
to know.
off- yeah, I know. It's just as soon as this kicks off, I have a feeling it's kicking off for good. And you know, I just want to make sure we're really ready for that.
Do we pay for him to be here every night until, or because like the minute he goes
Yeah, we can keep
back,
him for days, right?
well, it'll be expensive, but I mean, I suppose keep him locked up in here, just to not let him go back.
I mean, we can take him anywhere in the world. Like, he would not be their problem anymore. Like, we could just bounce literally anywhere and put him there, and he'll have, I
Except
guess,
we
it'll be
can't.
cooler
We'd have
than
to
here.
leave it with him out the door because the place is protected by a sanctum.
Well, you can't.
Teleportation and stuff like that doesn't work.
Okay. I mean, we could just do it outside the door. But yeah.
So then, what's our first major plan? Hit the military place, hit the mine, take these people out. If we have, what's our goal here? What are we starting?
These guys just running their small business.
Yeah.
No.
So where are we starting, Tara?
It's just-
My brother's busy in a book.
Tara is now in charge.
Well, we need to draw out the main targets, right? So we need wherever they have the majority of their forces. If they have any magic towers, or if they have a place where they keep weapons, that's going to be target number one.
So just so I'm clear,
Artillery base.
attack them where they're strongest as step one.
Yeah.
Well, y'all better get prepared for tomorrow then.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
joke.
we could just take the people here captive until the end of it.
And lock him up where?
I
Yes.
can make a rather compelling suggestion to the
Awesome.
owners.
What did these guys do that was so evil? I'm kind of confused on that.
Well, it's the undead brothel thing. I think that Tara's struggling with.
All I'm saying is they saw me. I was unconscious. They had no problem with people just taking me upstairs in this weird place.
Above
And-
table, they thought you were dead, but
If that helps me.
Tara wasn't there. She doesn't know what they.
I know
Either way, Tara's weirded out by it.
that's fine. But the way that they were like, "Oh, somebody, a dead person." Okay,
Yep. We're in quite the quandary. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Fire or Aesel, sorry, I might be able to also strongly compel one of them. So between the two of us, potentially, we could bring them over to our side.
and I just have to say because I feel like as GM, I do need to say because it seems really weird. No one actually sleeps with dead here. They don't have sex with dead. Actually, they sleep next to the dead. Not that your characters need to know that, but the way this place actually is,
It's not a dead person sex farm, is what you're saying.
it is not.
I can't.
Fucking place. You
I mean, that helps. That does
There would
help.
there would be a really easy way for that to become knowledge for the group, but Tara wouldn't think to ask it.
Right, because you haven't had to kind of gone back, and I've kind of been like, oh, they probably go and talk, and they're not going to talk. Crap. And so as GM, I just
Tara's
told one-
impulsive.
That's fine. You can, as characters, can do whatever they want. I just kind of wanted for my own, like, I did not make an undead F house. Okay,
Well, I am glad to hear that.
that's all. That's as GM, I wanted to say that.
Or you want to get that out. Yeah. You want to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like on someone's, lines of veils, there was probably
You know what? This
Very
is the thing.
careful
It
about how
wasn't
they're wording
a boundary.
this.
It wasn't there. You know.
It wasn't
wasn't-
even
it
there.
wasn't
the
there.
problem.
That
There
makes
was
it
no
okay.
X's. I was looking.
Yeah. It was the one thing that wasn't there.
I mean,
Oh,
to me, it's like,
man.
that's a villain. Let's kill him.
Thought.
Yeah, they're basically running like a private practice psychotherapy, and we're about to
pretty much.
Look,
All right, Tara. I don't think we. Well, okay. Now, hang on though. The problem isn't that this is a brothel where they may or may not be a brothel. The problem is they will know our plan the moment they get this plate. So actually, it doesn't matter. Like we have to take some action against them.
yeah, we're in too deep now.
But if you don't object, Desra, perhaps I could modify their memories, like allow them to capture the device and review it, and then just tear away the memory of reading the plate.
I mean, if you think that would work,
I mean, is that something you could do? I mean, at that moment, they will potentially be thinking of us as enemies. Does that make it harder?
You know, I'm not opposed to that idea. I actually know that spell myself.
does it involve your fist?
Yeah.
Can we
Just
make
concuss
them forget that we were ever here?
Yes, I can.
What wanted to use the crossbow?
Or maybe you can just take the dead skins, make them forget.
I almost prepared the chronomancy spell erase. Almost.
Well, you do have the night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I could just wake up tomorrow and cast erase on it. On the object. No trace remains of the erased object, and the memory of any creature besides you and the creatures who witnessed you cast the spell that knew of its existence is altered to reflect the fact that the object never existed. Oh, that might cause problems. It's also more timeline hijinks that might manifest.
You can always cast it on Terra.
Modify
But-
Terra's memory? Wait,
I
you
mean,
could do that.
the thing is, though, if she ever finds out, you know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
a risk.
Phelan
It's a
Coulter
risk.
dead.
I don't know if Jinx would be okay with that part, though. But Phelan, if you want to do it to the owners, I'm fine with it, brother.
Yeah, it'd be tough. They'll have a above table, they're gonna have advantage on the saving throw if we're fighting them at the time. It's
Oh, they did say like they would take money to do anything, right? So
yeah, we
maybe
can try
if we
just bribing them. Yeah.
Well, I was just thinking we could bribe them until we can cast the spell on them, right? Like, so they're not like adversaries when we cast the spells. And then we can just have the money back because they'll be our friends. They'll be like, hey, you have your money back, but we don't need this. I don't know. I feel like my moral compass is all screwed up. This place is getting to me, guys. I don't know what's up, what's down.
What's a
I thought it was a dead person brothel, and everything just went crazy.
Dang it. I'd say we just light it on fire, get out of here.
Just walk away.
And then we start hitting these targets. And, I think this is a target too, but, and this would be the easiest target to take down pretty quickly. And then we could hit the military base. And, we got to figure out where the military. That's the other thing. Maybe we should just ask this guy where all the targets are, right?
Damn
Like,
it,
where's
Terry,
the
you are
military?
smart.
What?
If we do hit this place and cause a distraction, they would send the military here, and then they would be weaker when we hit the military base.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about the whole time.
We're burning down like a psychotherapy clinic.
Yeah,
basically.
Phelan,
Right.
I really
Yeah.
see it.
I think we should go back to the idea of modifying their memory. And normally I'm really against that, but like I feel like that might be our step one, and then that gives us the ability to not have to do something without being ready for it.
Very well. So we'll allow our friend to return to the proprietors, and then
Phelan, how does your modify memory work? Like, better question, could you alter their memory to thinking that we permanently bought Sal and he's in our room for the permanent stay here?
Oh,
Would that be something you could just go do down there now?
I don't see why not.
That's a better
I
plan.
mean, that's better than letting them find out our plan and then trying. Just be a step ahead, at least you'd be able to kind of make them think we're just staying here for a month and that we purchased Sal for that month.
And the plate. Purchase a plate.
Well, yeah, he's in our room for a whole month. He's not going back.
Wait, I mean,
24 hours.
if you've had the ability to give us free lodging this whole time,
and dinner should be included. Oh God, my moral compass, you guys. What have you done?
well, ever since you became in charge, Dewdrop, we've been.
I know power corrupts. I'm out. I'm back to being a right hand man.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention today's the last day of my contract as well.
What do you mean?
Oh, my contract to help you guys.
Palin forgot to renew it.
Brother?
Well,
Oh,
no. The duration of the contract coincided precisely with felling the Titan, which was meant to result in slightly different outcome than our current circumstances. And no, I cannot afford her.
Does this mean like you're gonna send a giant hand to pick her up or something?
Oh no, circumstance will intervene in a more benign way.
Well, Galadriel, I mean, it sucks.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be thinking about then bringing this place down. We should go party.
Yeah.
Night on town.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
just giving you a forewarning that you're going to be short one wizard for all this.
Oh.
So.
Oh.
So were you trying to say we do go attack the base right now?
Oh, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying if
Our plan
you
should.
do the times. I'm getting ready to leave, so I'm already packing my bags. So like once, like you guys might want to prepare yourselves for the possibility of having to do this one wizard short. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
I feel like we should all go get drunk.
So that would require the memory modification first, so they don't get this plate while we're gone.
Well, why don't you just memory modify him to bring us alcohol too?
Oh yeah, actually, I think they already did. I'm gonna look in the hall.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Did they
Actually,
bring?
did
Okay.
buy
Oh
a
yeah.
bunch of alcohol.
Oh, right there.
And salad.
And salad. Who ordered salad? All right, you know what? That's fine.
I've been
Salad
on the
and
diet
alcohol.
kick.
This is
Okay.
salad and whiskey. This is salad and whiskey. You need carbs, man.
I've been
Gotta
on the
absorb
diet
some of
kick,
that.
and it says eat healthy.
You need a base layer of carbs if you're gonna drink whiskey.
Hold on. Let's all toast to Galadriel.
To Galadriel.
To Galadriel. Thank God you had a clone.
Exactly.
Oh God! And you told me
To
what to do because
Galadriel.
otherwise, yeah.
Sal.
Hey, Galadriel, where are you going after all this?
I don't know. After you guys, I mean, I might try and reach out to my old boss and see if they have a positioning back because I'm realizing that everyone's got a messed up moral compass and well, being an assassin isn't all that bad.
Well, if you ever go anywhere near Rothold, you should look up my sister. Tell her I sent you, and she'll hook you up with some potions or something.
Did
All
you
right.
say rot hole?
Yeah.
Is that where? Are you from Rot Hole?
No,
Oh, okay.
but she lives there, I
Okay.
think. Last I spoke to her.
Yeah, it's okay.
I worry about her. All she talks about now is birds.
Is she okay? Like,
I
or
mean-
just really fascinated?
I don't know. She just talks a lot about birds. How beautiful they are and that kind of thing. Well, I wish you luck, Galadriel.
Yeah. Also, out of common courtesy, I'm letting you know, just in case I do go back to my former employers, if you happen to see me, whether I be invisible or anything else, you may want to run if you see me in the future. Just giving you fair notice.
Oh, you mean we get a fight?
You wouldn't actually do that, right, Galadriel?
I mean, assassins do what they're paid to do. I mean,
Yeah, but-
that's why I've been with you crazy people.
I think it would be fun to fight Galadriel.
I mean, it would, and I wouldn't want to add them to my list of mages I slayed.
Well, yeah, I guess that would kind of suck, that part. But
Yeah.
still, the actual fight would be awesome.
You probably have some tasty blood too.
I'm starting to think we shouldn't wait.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you can fight. You can just fight. There's nothing stopping you. There's no rule against it.
Well, I think assassins have to get paid.
Yeah, they do.
So if I hired you,
Yes. Oh my god. Dewdrop's gonna step back out of the way of what he assumes is coming.
This has gone so many places.
It's because we're scared to make a real decision.
So, brother, about that modifying memory of the owners.
Yeah.
What is the plan here?
Oh yeah, Palin's already wandered off. He's just approaching.
We didn't even notice.
Oh, where'd he go?
Riders.
Damn it.
He's so loud with his disadvantage on stealth checks, just clanking away down each step. Bink, bink, bink.
All right. Oh, this time it is the husband, the living one, goes, "Hey, how you doing?"
We're doing quite well. We had the most stimulating conversation with dear Sal, and he was kind enough to clarify that our conversation might involve other parties.
Nope, no one can hear anything in those rooms.
No, that appears to be true. But perhaps that our conversation with Sal might become known to other parties afterwards.
Don't know how.
No?
Well,
And Palin's gonna kind of, if there's any like flatware or silverware out, he's gonna kind of like idly turn one over and scrutinize the guy's reaction.
I mean, please say no. You want to make an insight check?
If I may. Oh, that's so bad. 13.
A 13, and let's see here. I mean, he seems like he believes what he's saying.
Well, the whiskey that you sent up was wonderful, and
Good.
we'd love another round. Do you have something? If there's like a shelf behind him, Palin will kind of point to something,
Let's see here.
and then while
I mean,
he's
if you are
turning
you,
around-
okay, yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna try and cast it.
Like get ready.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they don't have to. It doesn't have to be eye contact. Sounds good. All right, and it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save of 20.
Come on. Let's go.
All right, so he needs a 13 or higher here.
Oh, it's a pretty good save.
That's a natural 1.
Oh,
Yes!
wonderful. So I'm going to explain to our new friend that he has lent dear Sal to us for the duration of our stay, however long that is, and that all of our he agreed to offer us all of our lodging and food and beverage at no
I have a question.
cost.
Can you cast this at 6th level?
I can.
That would be more appropriate to what you're trying to do.
Sure. Okay.
Because you've had Sal for a long time, past the 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To where you would, Palin would go, oh, this would give me that.
Oh,
So-
I see. Yeah, so I can do up to 7 days ago. Okay, yeah, I definitely will do that, of course. Yeah. So I want him to remember that he lent Sal to us for however long we're here, and that we're gonna make use of their services at no charge. Anything I'm forgetting, guys?
Nailed it.
Food
Oh yeah, sure.
free
Throwing-
and liquor is free, and we already paid for the lodging for the whole. our whole
Yeah,
time.
we already paid for it all. We're great customers.
And protection money.
And shoe shines.
Yeah, now we're just extorting them. Okay. Gold is the most important spell component after all. But yeah, I guess that's it. Free food, free lodging. Sal is ours until we decide to leave.
Okay. Am I going to do anything for the undead?
Yeah, I guess if she's not horribly alarmed and reacts to that, if she's like was otherwise busy, I'll try and
Goes the same.
do the same
I'm
thing
doing
at
it. Yeah,
7th
she's going to
level.
fail hers too.
Okay. Get me burning these slots. Yeah, I'll repeat the same instructions to her.
Okay. So then, as far as they're concerned, you are permanent guests with a permanent silver tongue cell.
Helpful. Very helpful.
Palin will stomp back up the stairs, clink, 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 and announce his success.
Hey, that's all right. Now we can at least rest tonight and start our plan in the morning,
Exactly.
as opposed to rushing out.
I guess. I mean, I know Galadriel has to go. You know,
So
glad
we
you'll-
see
If
how
you
many
want to call us a, go ahead.
I was gonna say we see how many bottles of this whiskey we can take down.
You know, Galadriel, if you want to cause some chaos on your way out, I can pay you 500 gold.
Well, that can get you as I'm teleporting out of here to blow my horn and cause my spirits to try and attack things as I leave.
Just random things.
Yeah. You might not like the result, but
Yeah, probably not that.
you
Oh,
get
well.
what you pay for.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. I'll have to pass on that.
Galadriel, I must say, spending time with you has been so enriching, and I have found you to be the second most terrifying wizard I've ever encountered.
Who's the first?
A dear friend. Oh, well, you met her, Shauna.
Oh, yeah. I never found her terrifying. She was lovely. Absolutely
Matt.
lovely.
I don't know that you have the right aptitude for assessing what she's truly capable of. But
That might be fair.
Out of curiosity, Matt, would Galadriel have known Shauna? Or have heard of her?
both
How long
struck her
have
as
you? How long did you work at the?
20 years?
And she was there for 100.
She likely was one of the higher ups for a long time until she left.
Yeah. I would be scared of her too, so don't feel bad, Taylor.
Probably also on your bingo list though too.
Was there the night of the raid?
The whole rescued fallen's probably on there by now.
Right. Anything else? there's nothing else. I think Galadriel makes their way. You all settled into a long rest, I guess, to decide what you do next. It sounds like you're still not quite sure. Let's all ask this. You have an idea of your first point of action?
You know, we could do something tonight if we wanted to. I mean,
What's that?
Whoever's the sneaky ones, we could go sneak around and check out the military camp. And just, like, look around it.
Actually, yeah. I'm pretty sneaky.
I could potentially turn into something and just kind of watch from the sky. Just to keep track in case there's trouble.
Given Galadriel's impending departure, it's probably best if I don't overtax myself, Palin says without looking up from his spell manual.
It's okay, brother. We all know that you want to copy those spells. Hazel, would you like to come with us?
Sure, I'm not the most sneaky type, but I can try.
Maybe my brother knows a spell to help you become more sneaky. Why he sits in the room.
Like what?
You don't have Sneakify?
Invisibility?
Oh yeah. Well, how long does that last?
An hour?
Oh sure. Mine will last 2 hours when I cast it. Yeah.
So
I'll,
more Shauna sends you a mind spike.
Palin, are you sure you're a wizard?
You know, it's an interesting question philosophically because my time was split between worship of Ayun and practicing the arcane arts, and one could argue the answer is yes and no. And as he says no, he'll gesture at Aesol with the staff of Magius and cast invisibility upon her.
Who's getting it?
Aesol.
All right. Let's go sneak.
Yeah, let's go check out this military compound. Galadriel, you want to join us for one more rendezvous?
My exact terms of the contract ends in 7 minutes, so I don't quite think that you'll be time for that.
Could you send me your negotiation and contracts just so I could use this in my future
Study?
bounty
Yeah.
hunting?
Totally.
Galadriel's a government employee looking at the clock.
Totally.
I'm off in 5, 4, 3, teleport.
Yeah. I think honestly, as you go to try to get some intel on the military base, we got to decide if you're changing your disguise or not too, because you had brought that up. But we will end for tonight, and we will be ready to go investigate military base next week, which is good. It's kind of what I was hoping we'd get something to. We knew what we were doing next week. We're still in the tavern with the plate and Sal.
This is a riveting 2.5 hours, though, you have to admit.
Yeah.
With that, if you're watching, thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.